People ask me why are they called DDR German Shepherd dogs since the DDR no longer exists, and the answer is pretty simple in my view. The DDR German Shepherd dog, or the East German Shepherd dog as it is called, is exactly that, is a German Shepherd dog with bloodlines that go back in the former GDR. Obviously at first there was one root, so to speak. History has split Germany at some point. One main difference between the two lines is that the West dogs have higher prey drive. Most of the dogs you see competing in high-level competitions are likely either Czech mixed with West or somewhat DDR mixed with a lot of West, but the West dogs are way more hyper, and that's what scores well on the field. And in my humble view, that type also scores well as service dog. The DDR dog, the East German dog, will not have that high prey drive you see in the West dogs. So what I would say is that the East German Shepherd dog is better for home protection. Now, of course, I'm not saying that the DDR wouldn't do well in service work. After all, they were heavily used by the East German army. I, for one, believe that when it comes to natural civil aggression, the DDR, the East German Shepherd dog, is doing a better job than the West German Shepherd dog. I'll share some footage I never shared before, and out of respect for the person who gave me access to it, I will not give names, but this is a DDR dog performing Schutzhund. Can I just say I love the old way of doing things with a bit more roughness maybe coming from both dog and handler, as opposed to the almost robotic, very well nailed movement and whatnot of the modern way of doing these things. Some of my dogs have this dog in their lines. So this is a DDR dog performing Schutzhund. I'll let you be the judge of what you see when we talk drives.
Hit him hard, watch this. This is gonna be good. Watch this, Steve. This is gonna be good. Intense, now, Steve.
Having made that comparison, I'm not trying to take away anything from the Westline dog. I've known some pretty tough dogs from the Westlines, and I'm not talking bull drive or go get it. I'm talking about real life situations toughness. Personally, I'm not even that concerned anymore with the amount of civil aggression or social aggression in a DDR. The bloodlines are in huge danger, and we must value what is left. Що віта?
So I'm just gonna run a little tiny test. I'm just going to put my hood on like this and sort of crawl towards the camera. I'm gonna place the camera in front of the fence. The pups will be at the opposite end of the kennel run, and as they hear the noises, they're gonna come towards me, and they won't know who I am, hopefully. And it's not a fair test because they're just pups. They're really young pups. Call it fun, call it whatever. But anyway, these are full DDR bloodline pups. Let's have some fun.
Whether it's East German bloodlines or West German lines, not all dogs will excel in protection. And fortunately, not everybody wants a protection dog. There's a reason why I said fortunately not everyone wants a protection dog, and that is I've known way too many cases of dogs being in some form or another thrown out the window because they were not, so to speak, tough. I couldn't help but know that some people would judge a dog by its looks rather than its genetics and say that a given DDR dog is not a DDR dog, or that he has West German show line in its bloodlines simply because of its top line or elements like that. And to those thinking that way, I'm just going to say I'm glad they never owned Filou from Kaolinze.
Just a quick word on Tito. Tito was the product of a breeding I've done in secret. I have never seen, probably will never see again, a dog like Tito. He's off a different planet. His bone structure blows your mind. This is Tito. It's just a phenomenon, and I'm pretty sure this dog is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
We get lost in talking so much drive, prey drive, defense drive, drive this, drive that, that we neglect the genetic, and instead of preserving it, we are mixing it with newer lines, if you wish. And in the space of a few years, the old bloodline East German Shepherd dog will be nothing but a memory. Maybe you should get your head out of talking drives for a while and just enjoy the simple presence of your dog.
Conan is a member of my family, and he's full of energy, he's very loyal, very protective, and he's part of the family. We live in the country and it's protection, but also every dog we've ever had's got its own character. Because we live in a village, he'll react to other dogs barking, but he's got very distinctive barks, so I know if it's something dangerous or an intruder, and I know when he's just reacting to other dogs. Very definitely, when we first got him, he was a man's dog. He wouldn't let Heather near him. But Heather then was going closer to him to feed him, and then she started playing with him more than I was playing with him, and he's now equal with both of us. We have teams, and some of the teams are comfortable with Conan, others aren't. So if they're comfortable with him, we'll let him off, and he'll interact with the teams because we're here, but we'll never let him off if we're not here and anyone else is, because it wouldn't be safe. Like most people who own dogs, we buy them toys, and we found out since we were buying them toys, he loves plastic bottles. So we just buy plastic bottles for the water that we use, and then we keep the empty plastic bottles, and they're now his toys. And he's a very specific way of destroying the plastic bottles. He needs to get the blue cap off first, and then destroys the bottles. And he does it every time. He's more mischievous. He's full of energy, and he's got a childlike curiosity of things round about. So he is more mischievous in that aspect.
I would too agree with the information according to which the East German Shepherd dog has plenty of natural aggression. This has nothing to do with training, with being a protective dog, bite work and all that. This is to do with the way it interacts with other dogs.
I would personally and humbly describe the DDR German Shepherd dog as being the perfect home guardian, the perfect companion. Maybe my main reason for making this video is to say this: the DDR German Shepherd dog is a dog, and that means it needs a good home, and that means it needs your attention, and that means it will not stand on two saying I'll be back. You know, it's just a dog.
It's just a dog that happens to hold inside tons of history, tons of hard work from dedicated East German breeders of the old days.
The check lines are already gone by being mixed with West lines. So I wonder, what does the future hold for the DDR dog?